Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. We're giving an update on a case that we put out a couple of days ago on a wanted felony suspect on a sexual assault. This morning, I'm happy to say that we were able to get that suspect into custody. Luis Alberto de Leon, 30 years of age, was an Uber driver at the time that this case happened. What we were able to find out is in early March, the San Antonio Police Department handed over a case to the Sheriff's Office that initially they started investigating the case, but soon thereafter found that the sexual assault was alleged to have occurred outside the city limits of San Antonio, thereby in the unincorporated area of Bexar County, which made it our jurisdiction. They handed that case over and we began investigating. What we were able to determine is that around February 25th, a 45-year-old victim, female victim, made an outcry that she had been taking an Uber ride from a bar with some friends when the suspect in the case, the Uber driver, forced himself into the back seat and forced himself on her sexually, committed a sexual assault, and then dropped her off nearby. That victim made an outcry soon thereafter, and as I mentioned, the San Antonio Police Department began investigating. They were able to very quickly identify the suspect, the driver, as De Leon. They began the preliminary part of the investigation. It was handed over to us. We continued on with the investigation, and over the course of the past several weeks, we've been continuing to work on the case. Several days ago, we did obtain a warrant for the arrest of De Leon, and we found out that he was out of state. We did put this information out through the mainstream media. We did come to find out that soon after we put the information out, friends and family of De Leon started warning him that he was being blasted out on media and social media, that he was wanted. At that point, we were able to determine that he was indeed out of state, and he began to make his way back to Texas. This morning, we were able to make an arrest of De Leon in the downtown area without incident, and so we're happy to report that he is now in custody. The reason that we felt compelled to put out the information was twofold. One, we don't know if this had occurred to any other victims, and so we want to make sure that we let everybody know that this person, unfortunately, was in a position to be able to be in similar circumstances with other victims. And we would like anybody that has any information on other incidents that may have occurred with De Leon to please give us a call, 210-335-6070, or bcsotips@bear.org. Additionally, we also know that at one point in his career, De Leon had worked as a police officer. Although he is not currently employed as a peace officer, I don't believe anybody is holding his peace officer license at present. He does still possess a peace officer license. And so again, in his dealings as a law enforcement officer, although we don't have any information to indicate that he was involved in anything improper, again, we still want everybody to know who this person is, and that they can report any other misconduct involving this suspect, 210-335-6070, or bcsotips@bear.org.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.